Wow. Good morning. Hi, I'm back. I'm waiting for my curling iron to heat up because I'm trying to keep this polished newscaster persona up as long as I can, but honestly, I don't even really care. So here's the thing. I'm sitting here trying to put it in about second or third gear. And really, I'm a very good big picture thinker. So I'm trying to put all of the different pieces together as to what has been happening over the last 24, 48, 72 hours. To summarize, 4chan poll received a big dump of information from a person called Q Clearance Patriot. Q Clearance is the highest clearance basically in the land, professing to have insider intelligence about this very large scale operation to do with uranium trafficking, I guess. That's probably not the right term for it, but human trafficking, arms deals, this big bundle of fuckery, we'll call it in unofficial terms, that the Clintons and Podestas and other actors and all their little henchmen and hostages, as it turns out, have been a party to. So we're dealing with all of that information. We wake up this morning to a report that King Salman, S-A-L-M-A-N, of Saudi Arabia has launched, along with one of his favorite sons, Prince, has launched this huge initiative to arrest all of these other princes and politicians and different people on charges of corruption. And it appears to be a very official, mainstream operation that they're doing, because they're reporting it in all their news. And we've also got a series of tweets that I'm about to read to you from the Center for International Communications, Saudi, okay, Arabia, so at CIC Saudi, which is, they say, is an initiative of the at MOKI KSA, or MOSI KSA, and that is the Ministry of Culture and Information. Okay, so these are very, like, this is kind of like if the state of Colorado put out an official tweet about official business. This is a very mainstream thing. And so they put together this really cool series of infographics. Life has gotten so strange, hasn't it? Infographics discussing the initiative, okay? This royal order is what it's called. So the president of Anti-Corruption Commission, Dr. Khalid bin Abdul Mohsen bin Mohammed Al Muhaizen, sorry, sir, I did my best with your name there. This royal order drives sustainability. Buzzword, government, buzzword. That's a universal buzzword too. It doesn't matter what language it's in. Sustainability is a buzzword. And then that's tweet 1 of 3. And then tweet 2 of 3 says, royal order shows at King Salman. Gosh, it's so funny when we're doing like serious high-level politics with hashtags and you're like adding people. Royal order shows King Solomon's commitment to protecting interests of citizens, shows that ills of corruption have been acknowledged. Okay, that sounds pretty reasonable. No one likes corruption. And then the third tweet of 3 says, message of the royal order is clear. Hashtag Saudi Arabia does not tolerate hashtag corruption. Anti-corruption drive will help foster hashtag development. I feel like Donald Trump wrote this tweet. I feel like Donald Trump personally is tweeting in a very restrained manner. He's like, "Hey King, can I see your phone? I tweet all the time." He's like, "You want to say sustainability? Okay, what else? And you want to say development." And so I'm not being being like sarcastic because I think all of this stuff that is happening is amazing. Thank God Hollywood is falling apart because no movie is ever going to be sufficient. No silver screen entertainment is going to ever match, hold a candle to what we're seeing in early November 2017. As if it wasn't already exciting and crazy enough. It appears that after that royal laser light show welcome that Donald Trump had with King Salman in Saudi Arabia, that meeting went really well. I'm nobody. Like, I'm just this dumb, really dumb person watching all of this unfold. But, so you have this Saudi Arabian operation, anti-corruption initiative, rolling out at the exact same time that here in the U.S., the Podestas and the Clintons are allegedly being hunted down. So we have nothing but more posts, which could admittedly be LARPs at the end of the day. We still don't have any confirmed information, but all this non-confirmed information has taken on a total life of its own, so that in Saudi, no wonder I'm confused and my head hurts. So over here in Saudi Arabia, you have all these princes being arrested, but we've been on alert for the last 72 hours waiting for Podestas and Clintons to be publicly arrested. Well, in Saudi Arabia, the people that she gave her quarter have been arrested, so then that kind of gives you a little more hope that those arrests that we were promised on Thursday and Friday of last week by Q Clearance Patriot, who could just be a fucking LARPer, but I don't think is, that's all playing out at the same time. And the CIC Saudi also has another tweet here that says, we've put together all you need to know about hashtag Saudi Arabia's landmark anti-corruption drive ordered by King Salman. And it's a big article, cic.org.sa. I'll put that in the links. That's talking about the official anti-corruption drive in Saudi Arabia. So this is super interesting and kind of freaky. And are you thinking what I'm thinking? So here's the other piece of this. One of the people that was arrested and kicked out of their post was this prince who owned the top floors of the Mandalay Bay as a completely different business. That was a Four Seasons hotel, and they owned this business, and it's headquartered in Riyadh. Okay. So it gives you just a little bit more hope that these arrests here in the U.S. and these updates that have taken up a life of their own are actually related. But the other thing that gives me a lot of hope back in this situation is that unless you've spent thousands of hours researching this stuff, you wouldn't be able to draw, connect the dots between these seemingly unrelated events. So like if you were this person that watched mainstream news, you'll never understand what I'm saying. I should just be speaking like Mork, like whatever, bleep bloop, bleep bloop, bleep bleep, bloop bloop, bloop bloop. I should just be speaking freaking a made up language. You're not going to understand it. But the thing that makes this a lot more believable is that you have, like Tracy Beans has said it repeatedly, to be a LARPer on this level, you have to have spent years of your life researching, and then one day you just decide to fucking troll everybody you ever relied on for information. Like, you would be the biggest, it could be that it's Hillary Clinton is Q Clearance Patriot, and she's getting even with us all. Okay, that's not really happening, but it's kind of funny. Like, that would be so fucking mean, and you'd be like, you wouldn't be able to go anywhere. So who would do that? Like, who is going to get on 4chan and say that and do that? You will not. Oh my God. I feel so sorry for you if you were to troll 4chan and all of America. If you were that motherfucker, I feel sorry for you. So And I don't even want to use, I can't even use my psychic abilities for this right now because on a personal level, I'm too excited and too affected. I've been telling my husband, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to need a new hobby. I told my friend on YouTube, or Twitter, I'm going to take up falconry in Saudi Arabia. Because if motherfucking Saudi Arabia helped us help them take us out, I'm learning the language and I'm taking up falconry in the fucking desert. 120, bring it on. I gotta go.